Welcome back to AM Live. I'm here with our supervisor, Mr. Oneto, better known as my friend Brian.
Good morning, Susie.
Good morning, my dear. How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm fine, thank you. And you've got a lot of events coming up here in Amador County that is going to be a lot of fun. Cam's doing the big wheels tomorrow. So this may be the last time he stand by. You may be filling in with me next Friday.
Okay.
I got faith in him, but you know what? He's dynamite on that thing. So anyway, we got the rodeo coming up.
There's a lot of things, and Cam will be a hard act to follow, but we can try pretty hard.
All right, we'll give it a shot. Yeah, he is hard to follow.
Yeah, the rodeo's coming up this weekend. It's Saturday and Sunday, and it's put on by Jackson Lions Club. And it's a PRCA rodeo, which is like a Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association.
Great.
So it's like the professionals, and they're supposed to have a lady there. Somebody's saying Sherry Servey.
Okay.
I think that's the correct name. And she's like a world champion. And
wow.
I saw a picture in one of the flyers, and I was like, that's not a real picture, because she looked really big, and his horse looked like almost like a pony horse. They said, oh yeah, but that horse is super fast, and she's a big, tall gal, and that's kind of a real picture. But
How fun!
She's supposed to really be real good. So
I listened a lot about the rodeo from. I listen to Don Imus in the morning sometimes. And he's on like 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever. And his kid is into rodeo, and Imus is into rodeo. And I'm telling you what, it is a big draw, and it is a lot. It's physical, hard work, and then you've got to get into it mentally with you and your horse, or if you're doing, if you're taking down the bulls or whatever you're doing there. It's tough work, but there's so many people, they love it. It's like the NASCAR for the Cowboys there.
They do, yeah.
That's for sure.
And they have some bands that evening.
Oh, good.
So it's going to be Saturday, Sunday. They got a band in the evening. The band starts about 6:30.
Great.
Also a historic steam sawmill. They're going to be cutting up some logs over there. So you have rodeo, you have
so you got a lot of stuff to do.
You have a sawmill, yeah.
Good, that's great. We also got, the grape harvest coming up?
Grape harvest is going on right now.
Got the Brick Crush right around the corner.
Yeah, it's coming up.
You bet.
I hear the grapes will probably be real good wine.
Good.
Because the bad news is the reason why is the harvest is down.
Okay.
People say, well, when we have less, the grapes are a little bit smaller, less fruit, get a little more intense flavor, better wine. But I'm hearing just a rough estimate, they're about roughly 40–50% done on harvesting, but they're offering from 30 to 70%. So I think that's some people are going to get hurt, because that's how you make your livelihood.
Sure.
And you're off 30 to 70% in production.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a.
Now I understand we're supposed to have a little bit wetter winter coming because of El Nino. Well, and so we'll see.
They were saying yes, no, and they say El Nino is coming, then it's going away, but I think that's up to God, and He has final say.
Yeah, you bet, because it's up to, leave it to Mother Nature and what the heck's going on there. But let's hope we get a good harvest and we get some good weather this year and get a good crop of grapes next year.
That and replenish your ground aquifer.
Yeah.
Fill up our dams.
Right.
Water's critically important.
You better believe it, and especially for a lot of us that are on wells. We're tippy-toeing right now, and we're keeping our fingers crossed. So far, so good, but you never know when that might change. And so what else we got coming up?
Got a wagon train.
That's going to be so much fun. John was here last week talking about it. It sounds magnificent.
I sponsored a wagon?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We heard him say that. He mentioned your name. And they're going to start out at Cooper Winery.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite places. It's so nice out there. And the Shenandoah Valley is absolutely breathtaking. But that is going to be a lot of fun.
I think it will. Yeah.
I think it's. Are you going to go out and jump up on one of the wagons? Or are you just going to?
Oh, of course.
Are you?
Actually, they're going to be camping on a piece of ground my brothers and I own up there on the Ridge Road as part of their course. And then I think they're going to Kendi Mines. It's where they camp.
Yes.
When it's done, and
dinners at night.
They'll come in and have some fun in Jackson, and
yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And it's September, I think 25th to 28th.
I can't quite remember, but I think it is at the end of this month.
25th and 28th.
Yeah, so John was really excited about it.
And they're still looking for sponsors. If people want to sponsor a wagon or sponsor some stuff.
Great. Well, go online and you can find it in probably under events, Amador County events. I'm sure they have something on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure
look up Days of 49.
There you go. There you go. And what else do we got going? I know we got the farmers markets going now.
Farmers market has been doing really good.
Big crowds.
The one in Plymouth, over in my district,
Yes.
they've had crowds like I've never seen before.
Yes.
And the produce is good.
I noticed
The
coming
food is
down
good.
through.
The wine is good they're serving there.
You bet. I noticed coming down through Pine Groovy yesterday. Boy, the park was packed there. Everybody was out there, and it's exciting to see people go and help the local people that with their produce and things of that nature.
There's that, and I think also people like going and buying the produce, but also it's almost become more of a social thing.
Right.
Which once you get there, it'll really go. Because I mean, when people say we want to go there, just we want to buy some goods, we want to have fun and be almost like old school America a little bit, where people talk to people. And
you bet. You bet.
Everybody doesn't have this thing here and have their nose stuck in it. And
absolutely, it's important that people get out and socialize and have a lot of fun and talk about different things. I grow my basil because I make my pesto from scratch, and I had some tomatoes and stuff, and my family's calling, Mom, make some pesto. We want pesto when we come up there.
Oh, pesto's good stuff.
Oh, it is.
You probably put some pine nuts in there. And
I keep it very, very simple, and the kids, they love it.
Basil.
Oh, the basil's so good. I mean, when you pinch it off and you put it in the thing, you can actually smell. It smells like real basil, and you've got the garlic and little parsley and.
Olive oil.
Yes, and then I grate the cheese fresh, so it's fresh. It's not from the can. So
I'm getting hungry already.
I should have made some and brought you in some. I'm telling you. But anyway, I want to stress the importance that get out and go to your supervisors' meetings, and when we've got elections going, it's important to support these people because they give a lot of their time, and not only their time, but you give everything to your community. And you want to see this county thrive and prosper, and you can only do it if people are behind you. So I want to thank you and all the members of the board because it's so important for people to know how much you people sacrifice to make our county the way that it is.
Susie, I appreciate that because this board, we do work hard.
Yes, you do.
I think we try to do what's best for the community and work really hard at it.
You bet.
And sometimes, right before election, there's a thing going out, and it was really kind of almost dismayed me a little bit about how one lady says, well, you and Ted Novelli, you've both become arrogant. And I was like,
I don't think so.
Ted's demanding to be called Theodore. I said, I haven't heard Ted demand that any be called Theodore.
He is so cute.
And then I went, and then you both become arrogant. And I told the lady, I said, so-and-so won't say her name. I said, I've been called a lot of things over life, and I'm 50 years old. I said, I ain't never been called arrogant till now.
No, you're honest, and so is Ted, and the guys on the board. And I think it's important to understand that when you become a board of supervisors, there are times where you're not going to be popular, but it's not arrogance. You're doing what you know is best because all of you know the background.
What I believe is best. Maybe sometimes we make mistakes, but we try to do what's best.
Everybody does. But I think it's important that people realize that you need to support your board of supervisors because without them, we're sunk. And you're not only out there doing all of this work, but all these events that are coming up. It's fantastic. You let people know what's going on, and because of you, a lot of this is going on.
And you know what else is nice? When people come to our board meetings.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we represent people, or if people call us and say, hey, this is concerns we have, here's why. It's very helpful.
You bet. I got to run over to Cam. But
okay.
Don't leave. We're going to wrap it up in a little bit. We're going to go over to Cam, and I'm going to join him in just a moment. Thank you very, very much.